Hello everybody, how are you everyone? Thank you to coming to my channel. Thank you to see this video. I hopefully you like it. Today I'm going to repair these holes on the ceiling. There are 3 holes and somebody cover the holes with the plastic but the wind take them off. I'm going to speaking about what I used to do and the things help me out to do the ceilings. Because when it's new constructions, they use a sand and a plastic cement, but I don't like to cement plastic because delay to a lot of time to dry. Today, I'm going to show you the material that I use to do those patches, and I'm going to use the method. Technically, it's the same of the walls, but I can show you the details and the consistent that I use because the regular mortar mix on the ceilings it fall. I'm going to show you how to do it to all right, so let's start doing it and I hopefully you like it. I'm going to prepare the stuff. I covered already the floor and I only going to take the stuff and proceed to do the stuff. Okay, if you like it, give it a like and consider either to subscribe to my channel, please. All right, I have the wire, I have the cutter wire. I'm going to use the match today because I use the regular wire but today I use this kind of cutter. It's a straight cutter and it's very hard to cut the mesh, so that's why I use this kind of cutter. I have my screws. I'm going to use the 1.25" screw today. With the ceiling I like to use these ones because it's strongest. I'm going to use the same wire and add a wood. Okay, I'm going to show you on the procedures on the way. On the existing wire I'm going to put the wood and then I screw my mesh. Okay, and the ceiling I'm not going to put paper, the black paper, because this is not waterproof. It's the ceiling only, so it's just a wire. And then so let's start. Okay, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, we can start with the middle one. Like I was telling you, I'm going to put a backing on the back of the wires and I'm going to screw the new wood on the old wire. Try to take the little pieces of the rocks if you can. If you not, it's alright, nothing gonna happen. Alright, I'm going to screw it up and that's gonna hold my wood, and eventually I'm going to screw the new match. Okay, the backing is gonna look like this after I screw it on the old wire, and then I'm going to put a wire on it. The same thing with the other 2 ones. Going to do the same with the other one. Okay, I'll be back with the other result. At this particular wire mesh, you can use the staple too, but I don't like to use the staplers because some of the patchers on the company that I work for, they staple the pipe and they didn't tell the company that they staple the pipe, and they keep it like that, and a while ago the staple died and the leak start and that the company didn't like that. That was a big problem for the company. That's why they don't want to us use a stapler anymore. So I prefer to use the screws, because they said for us to use the nail, but the nail we cannot use on the ceiling because it's hard. I'm using the screws, that's why. And the match doesn't matter how you put it. This is my way to do it. I don't know if you have the different way to do it. If you have a leave it in the comment down below. Leave me a comment and I can read the comment, and I probably gotta make a video for your comment and think about it, how you do it. And if I like it, I promise I can make a video about it. And okay, I'm going to I like the way I put the wood, and let me know what you think about it. Okay, I'm going to put the wire, the match, and proceed. So that's the way I screw it. I put a screw like an angle to the left, and then I put the other screw in the other side like an angle to the other side. And then when I put the other one to the left, I put an angle to the opposite side. So that means the wire, the match got stretched out, and it came really nice and tight. So that's the way it come, the 3 holes. Okay, my friends, and here I have my material that I'm going to use for the ceiling. This they call one pass, and this one is for interior and exterior. So I'm going to mix it with the motor mix, the whole thing together with this one. They call motor mix because it's the brand Rapid Set. I'm not doing publicity for Rapid Set, but I like this material. And here in the specification said interior and exterior. That means it's for plaster and stucco. And then it said just add water, and it said 1 coat stucco and plaster repair. And yeah, so this is the material that I'm going to apply in the ceiling, but I'm going to mix it with the one pass. The way I do, I put like 25% of this one pass material on the Rapid Set motor mix. And the way I do is, because this material is like a cement, a plastic cement, and it become more like sticky. And for do the ceilings is nice because when I'm applying it, it helped me out to doesn't fall, and then that helped me out to hold in place, and that one of the good things. And it says professional grade. Alright, my people, I'm going to mix it, to add it and apply it. This material is gonna help me out to hold it. Okay, you just hold on. I'm going to proceed and mix it, and I can show you when I had it mix it. Okay. Okay, I like to do this because I like to the edges become really feather, very very nice. Because when I do the final coat, this is not gonna be an issue. So I like to do the feather edge really nice with a sponge, and I let it dry for, let's say, half an hour, because this is rapid set, it dry faster. And after that, I come and I do the second coat, which is will be the brown, and then I just gotta let it dry for another half an hour, and then the last coat. All right, so we'll be back in a minute. Thank you to be watching this video. Okay, I'm coming back half an hour later. See, this is really strong, really dry it all enough. So now it's really dry to put a second coat. Like I like to do is do a little little wetness, well, because this is hydration, and that helped for the new second coat or brown stick really nice. Okay, that's the way I do. I usually do with the bottle, is with the spray bottle water too. Today I just gotta do like that. All right, I have my cement mix it. This is gonna be for the brown. Okay, and I just you just find a way to apply it. Usually on the ceiling, you maybe need to do a little slow, because if you do hard or you got a lot, it can, for the weight of the cement, it can fall off. But like I told you in the beginning of the video, if you add the rapid set one pass material, that help you out to stick a lot, and that help you out to hold in place, and it come really nice quality, because this material is they call shrinkless and crackless, so that's become really nice. All right, so I'm going to continue and do the process with the flooring, and keep the brown really nice. You can see in a minute. Also, I have a Spanish channel I call Josue Cisneros Home Repair, if you want to take a look at it. This is the stucco material that I'm going to use. This is a stucco patch from the same brand, Rapid Set. I don't like to do the commercial, but I'm not doing the commercial, but I like the Rapid Set stuff. This is the stucco finish, so I'll be back soon and make the final. Okay, so now I'm going to mix it. I'm going to mix the whole thing, because I don't like to have it that's little bits reminding for the next job I can buy more. All right. Okay, I have a pre-mixed stucco, and these patches are really dry. I look, it's really dry already. So then I'm going to dry wet, put a little water on it, like hydration. Like I said in the beginning, the water helps out to the cement stick too. So this is the final coat. Just gotta apply with this metal float, and then we float it with the rubber float. Okay, like this. And at some point we have to cover the door, because the door had a screen. If the stucco becoming the screen, it have to be mess. So we want to prevent get, don't get mess, and keep the stuff as soon clean we can. You know, should the customer be happy. And like this we got the end, the final result. Look at that, how become. It's just gonna remind the paint, but I'm not gonna do the paint. The homeowner is gonna make themselves. So the patch is good. At the edges I keep it the most feather edge that I can, because I wanted it to keep really, visible at a time to paint it. So that was it. I hopefully you like this video, my people. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And God bless every single one of you to look these videos. If you are new on the channel, welcome back. Welcome. I might continue uploading videos on this channel. Thank you, and I will see you on the next video. God bless you all. Alright, thank you for everything, my people, and bye.